Okay, so to upload the files into your MOTIV, this is what you're gonna need to do first. So first, you're gonna have to download this MOTIV bootloader from their website. And then you're gonna have to go to Tuner Pro RT. So make sure you get the latest software for both the bootloader and Tuner Pro. And download it. So I already have this downloaded along with the bootloader. As you can see right there, I have my Tuner Pro right here. Then my bootloader is in one of my files. Everything you need should be right here on their website. So for the firmware, you'll just click on this depending on which serial number you have. So mine is greater than that, so I'll click on that. And then this will be the firmware that I will use. So I always advise to use the most updated one because MOTIV is always updating it. So I'd highly recommend that. But these are the previous ones, as you can see. So we're gonna run everything with updated stuff. And here are your tuning files. Again, so here's your ADX for the most recent version. Then here, XDF that you'll want to run. And then depending on what you have, at least in our case, is this N54 and N55. And then depending on which CC injectors you're running, you'll want to download that file. So this is the one I'll currently be running. So you got your hex, your XDF, and then your actual bin map. So you download all of those, and then you're gonna set up connection to the REFLEX by using the cable they supported you with and inputting it to the REFLEX. And that USB. So you see, plugged in right there. Now be careful with this. If you have the ignition on right now, and for example, you make contact to make ground, this thing already has a 12 volts going to it. So you will arc something out. And for all the work you already did, you don't want to short out that MOTIV REFLEX because that would suck. So just be careful. Most people route this inside to go into the car, but I like doing it out here because I have bucket seats and they are somewhat comfortable, but I'd rather be standing or sitting in an actual chair to do this. So what do you want to do? Just go to Tools, Preferences, go to here, Data Acquisition / Emulation. And then this is how you want to have it set up so that when you hook up the USB, it will automatically populate unless you're running other projects. So again, this is how you wanted your settings to be. So what you want to do is open the MOTIV bootloader. So you have all these files. So just go to where the actual application is, click OK, and extract all. Then it's going to prompt you to extract it. You click next and you'll let it do its thing. There you go. You click here, you open it. So here you are, you open it. Says device not detected, verify device is attached, and firmware update mode. So what do you want to do? Connect first the USB, turn on the ignition so the MOTIV can turn on, and then you'll have this device attached, connecting, device ready. So here you're gonna go to import firmware image, remember that the hex is the software you want to run. Well, the firmware, I should say. So you go here, you should open it, and then you should see it like loading, and it will say complete, and it will tell you to disconnect device or cycle the key. I'm gonna play an old video of me doing it the first time. I'm not gonna update the firmware with the same software that I already have in it. So then you're just gonna hook it up USB. So we're plugged in there. Turn on the ignition. First thing you want to do is open up Tuner Pro. It should be like this, and it's going to want to ask you to register. You don't have to register, you can just click continue when this time's up. There you go. I already have these files uploaded, but if you want, you can manually do it like this, loading up each file. So for example, if I do here to load acquisition, depending on the file you downloaded, it will automatically pop up. So for example, you could just click this to open it, and then you're gonna go to select the XDF, and of course the most recent one that they have uploaded. You click that and you open it, and then the last thing you have to do is upload your bin. And depending on who you have for a tuner, for me personally, I'm doing Ken at Wedge Performance. He just told me to run the bin that MOTIV has. I know people who run Doc Vu, he sends them a file. So just be in contact with your tuner just so you're running whatever they want you to run, and so there's no issues with going forward with how you proceed to tune your car. So for example, for me, I'll do this one, 750 cc's, open it. So then you may ask, how do you know if you're doing it right? You can see it up here. You got the bin right there, XDF, and the ADX all ready to go. So to connect now here to where it says initialize emulation hardware. So for your first time, make sure that your speakers are on and they're not muted, that way you can hear the connection being set up. You'll hear that, and then these will pop up. And so here you'll click to upload your bin files. As I said previously, here you'll see you'll have your bin, your XDF, and your ADX. And once you click this upload current bin to emulator, you'll see down here that it will say upload successful. Like this box will turn green, and that's when you know the MOTIV is all set. And that's all. So you see here, it says hardware not found. So when you plug it in, then you're gonna click this icon right here. And when you do, you hear that beep, and now you see you're connected to the REFLEX. Hope this video helped you, and subscribe for more.